News from Aputure. The new Aputure INFINIMAT lights, Sidus Link Pro upgrades, and the spin-off of the Amaran company.
You're watching CineD, supported by B&H and CVP.
Welcome from NAB 2024. I'm here at the Aputure booth and Amaran booth with Ted.
Hey, how's it going?
Have you met Ted?
It's good to be here again.
Good to be here again. I mean, it's like Groundhog Day. We've done this many times.
We were just talking about how many years we've been at NAB. It's been fun though.
Yeah, it's been fun, but it's maybe a few too many. Should we go to different shows?
Ooh, it's a Benjamin Button effect, you know? Should we get younger as the years go on? I'd love that.
Should we go to a garden show or change industry?
You know, I saw there's a toy RC car convention that we can go to in Anaheim. You want to go sometime together?
Have you ever been to VidCon?
I have. It's been a while since I've been to VidCon, but
yeah, something different.
VidCon for sure. The team goes. You want to meet there next time?
Yeah. But anyway, we're here, so let's talk about what's here, right? Absolutely. So what's new from Aputure?
Yeah, so the new things from Aputure are the INFINIMATs. So I think when we started, we made point source lights, right? Mini lights, panels. Now we have two bar lights, bulbs. The last form factor that people have been waiting for from the last 100 years of lighting is matte lights, right? And why do people like matte lights? Because sometimes you want a thin, soft light that you can back up against a wall or against the ceiling or something like that. Or you want a giant 20x20 diffusion, which is what we're sitting under
above
right
us.
Yeah. So everyone's been asking for the Aputure version of the matte light, and what we were able to do is we were able to solve two key problems with matte lights. Number one, matte lights, they're fabric, right? They kind of sag. So when you have a 4x4, it'll dip in the middle, and everyone knows that sag causes a hot spot or it dips into the frame. So we solved that. We also solved the other thing, which is basically when you assemble a matte light, they're usually a little heavy because you have to build a frame for them. Otherwise, they don't hold themselves, right? So the two problems that we solved, we did it using inflatable diffusion. So basically, inflatable diffusion is the fastest build, under 1 minute for the regular sizes. And then when you blow it up, it also automatically spaces the diffusion perfectly from the actual LEDs themselves, so you get the softest quality of light. And guess what? It doesn't sag because it actually holds its own structure. So.
Very nice. Can you use it as an inflatable, just to go into the water?
Ooh, you know, I have not tried.
Like a glowy little air mattress.
Way more intense than a regular, consumable type of inflatable, right? These are, again, we're using the same material that gets used in a lot of air balloons to actually set these up. So, yeah. So basically, if you didn't want to use the diffusion, though, it's still twice as bright as the industry standard right now. We're going double the wattage on that. And the other thing, too, is that they're also full color tunable and they work in the Aputure ecosystem. So if you turn them on, they automatically connect with all of your other Aputure lights and give you wireless control.
So what sizes do you have for the INFINIMAT?
Yeah, absolutely. So they come in all the standard sizes. We have a 1x2, a 2x2, a 4x4, and an 8x8.
Okay, that's good. And you can combine them and make them as big as you want, right?
And that's the whole concept of INFINIMAT. Basically, infinable means that basically you can infinitely scale them in any direction you want. The diffusion sizes we cut in pre-decided sizes, and the main size here again are the 1x2, the 2x2, the 4x4, all the way up to a 20x20 actually.
There is one RGB version or a separate bicolor. It's just all RGB.
Just all RGB.
Great.
Yeah.
Cool. What else?
Cool. So beyond that, we think about the Aputure ecosystem. When you turn on your fixtures, they all automatically connect in a wireless network. Sidus Link Pro, up until now, the main option has been either Bluetooth app-based control or you have CRMX, wireless DMX. One is really easy. You turn it on, intuitive, everything works together, but it's not Wi-Fi level stability. It's not a literal router, right? And then the second issue is that, again, when we're using CRMX, with Bluetooth, there's a little bit of delay because the technology has a little bit of delay in the lighting control. Now, with this upgrade, Sidus Link Pro now means that you got the best of both worlds. You get the super easy to use UI and UX, but you also get now Wi-Fi level stability as far as your network goes, and you also get instantaneous control of all fixtures, not just Aputure lights. You can actually control all CRMX enabled fixtures, which means that your entire lighting library, even if it's not Aputure, can be controlled from one app.
Very cool.
So the last thing here that we're going to talk about is, we're going to talk about this little Amaran company. You can see now they're displaying for the first time by themselves. And this is really exciting for us because people know about Amaran products. They've been around for a while. But up until now, it's been that our technical team, they put on their hat for their content creators, and then they put on their hat for their filmmakers, put on their hat for their content creators, and I'm not going to turn away from the mic this time. The main thing about this is that for content creators out there, this means that now we have an entire technical team that we've established that just works on content creators all day. They don't care about the film set. And for the Aputure technical team, all they do is they think about the film set and how do we support the biggest movies. So for example, Aputure lights have gone on things like Dune and Star Wars now. They don't want the same fixtures that are being used at home, right? It's a totally different world. So the Aputure technical team, that's the main difference here. Again, it's still one underneath one company umbrella. Sidus Link still connects everything all together. You can still get Aputure and Amaran lights at the same places, but the main thing again is just technical team dedicated for you guys at Amaran.
So we can expect. So you're not also diverting energy. Okay? Was that what happened?
The main thing is that we've actually brought in more resources to establish Amaran.
So you have more people working on the technical stuff.
Exactly. An entire technical team just working on content creators that's going there. It's not that anything's been diverted, it's that now we have additional resources just going towards content creators. And again, the pre-existing resources that we had for Aputure, now they're dedicated and focused on just one thing. High-end content, high-end filmmaking, and the set.
Perfect. That's enough, but anything else?
No, that's it.
That's it. Thank you, Dad.
Absolutely. Thanks, Nino.
Always a pleasure talking to you.
Good seeing you.
A bit hard to follow. My brain is slower than your mouth, so that's...
My mouth just keeps going, you know. But if the features are helpful, let us know.
They are. We do a transcript for people who just... You never have to speed up your videos on YouTube.
Ooh, my goodness.
It's like,
It's just the natural cadence that comes out of the voice at this point. Believe me, I didn't choose this.
So good. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Stay tuned to CineD for a lot more videos from NAB 2024. And yeah, please hit like, add a comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks.